Let a dog roam and he'll find his way home. Home of the brave, my home is the cave. And yo, I'm a slave to my home is the grave. I'ma pull papers, it's all about the papers. Caught the vapors in, now they wanna stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
1st down, here's Lamar. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He finds OBJ. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Henry goes up and over for the touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He wants a heater. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now it's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 1. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. With 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I'm sure Coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And in for the Houston touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Breaks the tackle, still going. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Shotgun now, 1st round. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
Big Kyle, not the little one.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Completed to Collins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. Escapes a defender. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stroud off the play fake. He has room past the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. Headed out right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Let's go,
and the
Ro.
Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Running back, motioning right. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Looking for a target. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Lamar now from the gun. Pass complete to Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Lamar throwing again. Oh, it's an interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First down, Stroud. Connects with the open man downfield. Big man showing up the yards. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Gets this to OBJ. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Beckham there to grab it. This is ahead for about 5. Stop made by C.J. Henderson. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Ravens pushing for points. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Forced out to his right. Cut by Diggs. On the move, past the 40. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This throw is cuffed. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. To the air, Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Tank Dell, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. He puts some power on it deep. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie us up 28-all. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Let's go. With the trick play, coach. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
First down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun now, first round. Diggs there to bring it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up a Houston first. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Lamar off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Taking a big shot for the end zone, and the defender comes away with it. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Connection made to Dell. And he got this close to midfield before going out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Looking to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Play action now with Jackson. He's trying another one deep. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 35 apiece. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going right side, mixing with it. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Stroud off the play fake. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and can do some serious damage.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They send a man in motion. From the 38. got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So that brings up 4th and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Why Tony? 19 Texans.
Back to throw, Stroud. On the move, headed right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar play. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Touchdown, Houston! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Finding Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 37 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Baltimore! Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one intended for the running back. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Diggs there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of Likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. And again, it's Jackson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They kick the running back in motion. First down, here's Lamar. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Into the hands of Walker. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Caught by Flowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Ravens leading by 7. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. He'll throw it. He's on the move. He's running for it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback. We'll start at the 20. First and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
To throw. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now to throw. Completed to Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Big Kyle.
Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Ravens are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need either wait. If you get it, off the plate. You wanna run it up, run it up all night. If the lights went down, get your keep up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 With a right. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. The balcony, over like she's stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young in the rest. Run it up all night. If the lights went down, get your keep up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor. You just want the flavor.
Something new. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Stop, drop, shut 'em down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how rough riders roll. Snitches wanna try, snitches wanna lie, the snitches wonder why, snitches wanna die. All I know is pain, all I feel is rain. How can I maintain with madness on my brain? I resort to moving silence like you don't know what I style is. New York so wild. My dogs is with it. You want it? Come and get it. Took it, then we split it. Damn right we did it. What you gon' do when we run up on you? Messing with the wrong crew. Don't know what we gon' through. I'ma have to show how easily we. Let me find out there's some more that's running with Joe. Nothing we can't handle. Break it up and dismantle. Light it up like a candle just cause I can't stand you. Put my on tapes like you busting grapes. Think you holding weight and you haven't met the apes. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Yo, is y'all people crazy? Be swayzy, stop acting like a baby. Mind your business, lady. Nosy people get it too. When you see me spit at you, you know I'm trying to get rid of you. Yeah, I know it's pitiful. That's how get down. Watch my get round. Make you suckers kiss ground. Just for talking. Oh, you think it's funny? Then you don't know me, money. It's about to get ugly. Whatever, dog, I'm hungry. I guess you know what that means. Come up off that ravine. Don't make it a scene. Give a dog a bone. Leave a dog alone. Let a dog roam and he'll find his way home. Home of the brave. My home is the cave. And yo, I'm a slave to my home is the grave. I'm a pull papers. It's all about the papers. Caught the vapors and now they wanna stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Man, look what you done started. Action written, you got it. Had it, shoulda shot it. Now you're dealing departed. Get at me, dog, gonna rip. This one here, I flick. No, when I kick, gonna be some slick. What would that look for when I walked in the door? Oh, you thought you was raw? Cause now you on the floor. Wishing you never saw me walk through that door. With that. Now it's time for bed. 2 more today. Got the floor blow. Yeah, that. Another unsolved mystery. It's going down in history. They never did to me. Can't get to me. Got to make a move. Got a point to prove. Gotta make them groove. Got them all like ooh. So to the next time you hear this dog rhyme, try to keep your mind on get prime. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio.